We're just getting started.
Hello, my little nuggets. What's good? What's good? Who got that first? 1985. Welcome in. Welcome in. We got 85. We got Volt. We got Amber. We got Pigeon. We got Sausage with the dab. Don't let me forget the dab. You always do the dab at this time, and I forget it by the time that I come off of whatever the fuck this screen is. So yeah, remind me if I forget. But yeah, welcome in. And Logan and Cam, welcome in. I like being called a little nugget. It's endearing, isn't it? Yeah, we got the Tommy music. I probably need to try and play that game again. Maybe one day. They're supposed to be remastering it, so maybe we'll play it then. Who knows? Who knows? How are we doing? How's our Wednesday been? We had a good one. We'll continue with Disco Elysium. This stream we will be approaching the 30-hour mark, which means if you've watched all of my streams thus far, you need to get a life. Just kidding. Hey-ho. Disco Elysium, let's go. Let's explore more of the place that we got to yesterday. Let's go. You've watched all of it, more or less. Do you have any regrets? I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. Oh, there is a dab. There is a dab. Let's do the dab. Boom. There we go. Most of it. I feel like that's probably the best way to watch me play this game, to be honest. Or any game. Made that a bit strong. Oh well. Right, let's get my keyboard. And let's boogie. Now, what's odd is I feel like when I watch shit on 2 times, I start to feel like I too run on 2 times. Do you sort of like forget what real time actually feels like? Let's continue. Oh, is that a I've got 4 nostrils to snort cocaine with. Okay, let's continue. So we're literally just pottering around the pier and the church and the marshlands and all that shit. I get very energetic and jumpy. Maybe life for you is just in 2 times speed. Some people do be like that. Most people like that do be on cocaine though. Okay. Not really sure where to explore next, but we'll just sort of wing it and see where it takes us. I think the summary of yesterday's stream is, can I give myself a DUI? Kick drum pulse. The music is coming from somewhere on the ice. There's ice around here? What's this building? Oh, hello. You feel the shadow of a very large building fall on you. Oh, it's funny that, because there's a very large building right in front of me. The sign reads Saint Brune 1147. Oh, is this the church? Dusty pews in the shadows. Many seem to be missing. Let's not go inside just yet. Fuck yeah, I smell disco in the very immediate future. Oh baby, we gonna be boogieing in the church. We got a scam where you hold still but blink really fast. I mean, you're welcome to try it. Don't know what it'll be like, but we can try it. Afraid I won't be sticking around for very long, feeling ill tonight, and just hopped into bed. Not a problem. What kind of illness are you feeling? This doesn't narrow it down, but very much in this here video game, there's somewhere in this video game there's some disco. An altar shrouded in dark, or something like that. It's too dark to tell. Disco game. Oh, just a meh. Feeling very sort of, you know. Sometimes bed solves that. So I feel that. I would welcome in. What's good? Full of holes. Could the posts hide treasure? Look inside. You want me to look inside this? Oh look, there's some money in the whatever this is. The disco is inside you all along, just like in real life. Oh my god, can I look inside all of these? Oh my god. I'm rich. What's that? Alcohol potent pilsner. I'll take it. That one, yeah. What's all this shit being stuck in here for anyway? What's that about? Not that I'm complaining. Oh, there was fucking money over there that I walked past. Oh well. Yeah, good luck with the stream, my dude. Thank you. I feel like I'm probably gonna need it, but yeah, lurk away or have a good evening if I don't hear from you again this evening, and take it easy and have a good tomorrow. Hope you feel a little bit better. And Chaos, welcome in. I've got an infected big toe now. Bloody thing. I can imagine that is quite painful. Have you spoken to a doctor? You got some sort of antibiotics for it or something? Like Polly, I've been to Disco Elysium. How far are you into it? Oh, what's that? Before you a drawbridge. It could only be lowered from the other side. Okay. How have we ended up over on the other side of it then? There's some sort of camp over there. A school of fish huddle around the fence post, then scatter into the dark. Anti-bollocks say... Did I just say anti-bollocks? Calling Dr. Mar, good on you. Good on you. I was just harvesting my garden, and apparently I grew a highly suggestive looking carrot. Does it look a little phallic in nature or some other rude shape? Sending in the anti-bollocks. I do have a way with words sometimes. Let's get the fan on. It actually was a little cooler today down my end, so it's been pretty good. I'll post it. Yeah, slap it in dish pics or something. Good old anti-bollocks. How you doing, Paul? Okay, yeah, I know where we're at now. There's some other people around here that we could probably do speaking to now. I'm trying to keep a balance of like speaking and exploring, but sometimes that's not always easy. Okay. Trying to get Titus to cooperate. My authority is low and can't find any suitable clothes to help with authority. I haven't found authority. Like authority is my main skill, and I feel like I've not utilized that at all. Nobody has any respect for my authority. I've just squandered my power. Daff is welcome in. For fan? For fan? What do you mean? How you doing? Alright, let's talk to this lady.
Hi, officer.
Hello. A woman in a raincoat stands on the quay, considering an overturned boat. A sword and a scabbard hangs from her hip.
Anything I can help you with?
That depends where we are exactly. Oh, where are we exactly? I've got questions. The first is, what's your name? I'm good. Let's ask where we are. I could do with learning a bit more. Has she got like fishing hooks for earrings or something? They do look like hooks to me. Posted under dish pics, nice. Don't swear. Oh, did I say a naughty word by saying for fan? How did you get into the apartments? Polly has been trying to make progress. Which apartments? Which apartments do you speak of? Cogs! Cogs with the raid. Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? Thank you so much. How was your stream, guys? Wiz, welcome in, and Has, welcome in. Welcome in, guys. How did the ghosts treat you in Phasmophobia? We've been playing quite a lot of that recently. New update and all that shit. It's good. It's a fun game. And Acid Bubblegum, welcome in. Guys, we're playing Disco Elysium. I don't know if you guys know about it, but it is a pretty heavy RPG game. It's very good. It's very funny and it's interesting and intriguing and all of words like that. We're doing Phasmo Bingo. What's Phasmo Bingo? Explain to me. It's a work in progress. Explain to me. What is this that you speak of? For anyone new here, hello, my name is Polly. We play a load of horror and retro games. Disco Elysium is neither of those things, so I've immediately contradicted myself, but what you gonna do about it? Let's inquire with where we are exactly.
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Elysium.
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
Okay. I have questions. The first is, what's your name? Well, it says Lillian the Net Picker. And Blackball, welcome in. What did R2-D2 say when it were turned into a toilet? Pee pee poop poop. We make a bingo sheet. We do hunts, and if the ghost that we were hunting is on your card, you cross it off. First free. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. I like that. That's good. Did it work well?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
People call me Nose Picker.
Indeed, you're always confused as to your whereabouts.
It do be true.
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Let's do that. Nice sword. Pointed saber on her hip. Does it come with a story? Yeah, let's go with that.
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
Hold on. Do you know how to use it? It is imposing. Isn't that what guns are for? Would you be intimidated if you saw someone with a saber? Probably. Yeah, it is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why do you need intimidation tactics, huh?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Can I borrow that sword? Why do more women arm themselves if it's so effective? So where are all the men now? Did you kill them?
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
That does not go for real men. It does not go for you. Show her. Show her the wonder.
The wonder? What is the wonder?
Coach means the expression.
Oh God, behold, point to the expression on your face. I kind of want to see where that goes. I'm a proper man, believe me. True, most people I've met are scared. I kind of want Show her my expression. I've not seen your carrots on Dick Sword, yeah? Let's have a look. What did the stormtroopers say when looking for a Jedi with hemorrhoids? These aren't the roids we're looking for, fuck's sake. Oh, why is Discord always slow to open? Oh, it's got some long legs on it. For some reason, I was expecting something like with like a parabolics or something. It's either carrots that have like funny shapes, or have you seen like some of the shapes that like bonsai trees like sort of show? It might be a bit of a specific sort of example, but if you go into like IKEA, they're probably not real like proper bonsais, but if you look at them all, they all look very sort of involved, shall we say. What do you call a masturbating cow? Beef stroganoff. Fuck's sake. Bruh. Find someone else to laugh at. I'm not a clown. Do you like it?
Sure. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with that same unchanging grin. It's like a shield.
It's more of a coping mechanism.
The traces of her laughter are still there, in her eyes, fading fast.
Do I want to borrow that sword? I'm sure we'll be able to ask about it later.
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Wait, why? If they're thick-headed, where's your husband now?
Gone.
Gone? Coward. I would never leave anyone. He disappeared? Sounds like a missing persons case. I mean, we don't know what one it is. It's just kind of gone where?
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
Oh, say no more. Wait for her to continue. He died? Was he murdered? Let's wait for her to continue. Let's go. Oh.
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later.
Stephanie the carrot.
Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
She really liked those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
I don't think I've ever encountered that word before. Sinewy. Yeah, death is nothing. I shit on death. You should have thrown yourself in the waves after him. Nod sagely. Time really is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it? It's healthy to let go and move on. Gotta keep the wheels spinning. I guess time, maybe.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
Which kids are yours?
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her.
Okay. Sinewy is a good word, or sinew. Oh, do a carrot of the week comp on your Discord. I mean, do we have many people that grow carrots?
She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her if both of you could need some action.
Do it!
Looks like a
Hit
job
on
for
the
me.
window. It's the right thing to do.
She needs. Oh my god. Oh. Kim's presence makes it awkward. Don't know a good spot. Explore the coast. Okay, so we can actually take this lady out on a date. Well, let's wait. We also have very low suggestion, but I Fortunately, do think I have some suggestive cloves and a suggestive carrot. Look away, Mackenzie. It's good to see you. But do what you gotta do and enjoy your dinner. I said, yay, no work tomorrow. Doesn't help. I'm still knackered now. Well, you've got a good amount of time to get some rest and not worry about being anywhere tomorrow, though. At least. Get them sexy bitch clothes on. Hell yeah. Okay, well, we'll wait a little bit for that. We'll explore and then maybe we'll come back. I don't know if I want to do the signature for Everett at the moment, because I feel like he's a shithead. I don't know if I feel like I need to ponder on that some more. I'm looking for someone maybe you can help. Let's go around that.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a suspect who might have stayed in this neighborhood.
Okay. When did this person stay here?
Very recently, over the past few days. She might have arrived on Friday.
Oh. I've been out on the sea for most of the past week. The weather's been good for fishing, so I usually start at 4 in the morning.
No sleep till Brooklyn. I like Everett's hustle, but I hate him as a character. Yeah, he's well written, but like he just sort of only says things that he thinks will please you, and like deep down you know that there's something very profoundly like wrong with him. The man is all front. I've been out at sea for most of the week. Okay, so you're not going to be too much of a help.
Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to make the most of the calm. I've been sleeping like a corpse after. The sea really takes its toll. Now I'm just waiting for the wind to settle to get out there again. Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
That's it. I'm not looking for anyone else right now.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
I'm looking for... no, we're not looking for... Do you reckon she would have been able to help us find the corpse that was on the pier that we found? Still need to think about what we're gonna do with that. What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Tarring a little skiff? That sounds like a drug thing. What else?
I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic Insular Indian cuisine.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her.
Interesting. What have you found? I never thought the sea brought in anything particularly interesting. Walking on the beach sounds quite romantic. I think I get it. Let me ask you, let's see what she found.
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once.
That seems fun. If a ghost was on the run from police, would it be a suspector? Fuck's sake. My butt hurts, and what the fuck is Vimto? Does your butt hurt from drinking Vimto? I can't quite remember exactly what Vimto is. I know it's fruits of some description. I feel like Pigeon would be able to give you the lowdown on what Vimto is.
Bottled drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
It's fucking sick. I thought all Vimto was soda. I mean, honestly, I've never had Vimto in a can. It's the only one I've ever had is the one that you've got to sort of like mix with water. Or am I thinking of something else? You gotta mix it with water, like Ribena or squash, right?
Mines. Mines. You need mines.
Do I need mines? I need to know about those human bodies. A mine? The RCM could use a mine. Where is it? Drugs? I need info on this. Major Narc. Point to yourself. This place looks bad. Why don't you leave? So we only get one to ask about. I don't really know if I need the mines though. Drugs could sort of, I don't know if she's gonna be, need info on this. Yeah, let's go. I don't know. It would be weird to say them all choose wisely. Drugs?
Don't have any. Those get cleaned out so fast, even the local bums can only stand by and watch with watery mouths. Always by strangers too. Union folk don't stand this kind of stuff around here.
You could use a hit right about now. Any hit, really. Feel that itch in your hands? The stiffness in your neck? That strange restlessness in your bones?
He's right, Bratan. You're descending and you need to climb higher. Soar on the wings of your spirit hawk. Or just do a line. Whatever, right? Not a biggie.
Is that your skiff? Point at the overturned boat.
Sure is. The sun, I call her. Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
I now know what tarring a skiff means. And it is not a drug thing. Okay. Well, I guess we'll be seeing you. What are you bugging me for? Oh, the clock's gotta go. I can bring it back. It's alright. It's alright. Hey, oh, that's not that. The fuck is that? It's a certified mad thing. There you go. Old sea mines are like quarter ton of highly unstable explosives, unreliable contact or magnetic triggers, absolute death traps. Which is why I'm kind of glad that I didn't ask about it. Although maybe there's still something she knows where they are, and so I know where to not go near. Every time you try to enable the clock, we get some niche effect. Is it have I done other effects? Did something else happen when I did it? I can't remember. It probably did. Okay, who else is there to speak to? I feel like there's some people up here. Oh, hello.
You stop mid-step and put your hand on the garish necktie.
That bottle, Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
Where? Bottle? What? I really don't care about any bottle. I don't want to look at it. Okay, cool. What do I do next? This game's trying to get me to indulge in my alcoholism. I'm just gonna discard the fort. So who am I talking to here?
Hey, tequila!
Idiot Doom Spiral. A 40-something man clad in a two-piece lycra tracksuit puts down his pilsner and extends his hand in greeting.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
That sounds a little bit odd. I'll shake his hand.
So what's happening?
Wait, tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
They're
He
going.
says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street gang.
Oh yeah, Bean did show up last. I remember that.
Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
Actually, no, I didn't do that trying to get the clock up. I did that trying to do the rim shot. I think someone might have been me who made a joke. But of course, I've got being right above the rim shot button, and I'm gonna push it now. There he is. Oh, he looks so small in that. He's grown up so much. It breaks my heart.
I like this guy. You should too. He respects you by calling you your true name.
Not too hot. I'm on a 42-year losing streak. Reality? It makes me aggressively sad. Don't know. People tell me I'm a cop. I'm getting used to that. I've re-entered reality to conquer it, to bend it to my will. I am the law. I don't know what to go with. I don't feel like he's gonna be a lover of me saying that I am the law. I really don't know what one's gonna be the best one to go here. It's kind of awkward with Kim here. I feel like I need to, I don't know.
That's the spirit. I used to shape reality into my image a long time ago. Those days are over now. Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom's spiral land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around here lately?
Can't really remember seeing any women after losing my keys.
It's a touchy topic. He hasn't got laid in ages.
Are you sure it's from when I enabled the clock? Because the clock isn't tied to any button on the stream deck. I'd have to use the mouse to do that. This was the beans tied to the stream deck. What do you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
He looks at his comrades.
Please don't go. Don't go.
Begs the man in the pipe.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out. So now, it's a pirate's life for me.
That sounds fun. What is a tequila sunset? You keep saying it.
It's you. Your tequila sunset.
How'd you know this?
We've met before. Don't you remember?
Maybe.
Maybe. You look like you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be. You look like you want to hear the tale.
Not really with Kim around, but yeah, sure, why not?
Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
For some reason, the name tequila fills me with foreboding. Maybe I shouldn't learn what it means. Go ahead. No, this sounds scary. Go ahead.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my chords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth.
Was I alone?
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting. You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get pissed drunk.
That sounds like me.
Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head right in front of them. That's a pretty high concept, if you ask me.
Okay.
Does that sound like something you do? Yeah, probably. The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
This doesn't sound like me at all. What happened then?
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling.
Oh, yes, you do, Bratushka. The only thing better than that is pushing the pedal to the metal after you kiss the tie. And off we go.
One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs.
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking? The billboard?
Not really. But yeah.
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
Naturally.
Anyway, there was a brief silence, a gasp of silence, if you will, followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic. What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs, "The time hath come!" So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come, to which you replied, "The time hath come for tequila sunset, the end of all things."
Say nothing, it's more dignified that way. Every word I said was true. Tequila sunset will break the looms of reality.
Yeah, looms. Why not? Then you jammed the pedal and plowed right off the jetty and through the ice.
Your hands cramp on the steering levers.
We ran towards the ice whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit, like some kind of sea monster. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep.
We got in the end. So that's some shit I'd do. The time have come.
Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to. We asked about the whole tequila sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
Wait, so is Tequila Sunset an event or a name? Huh. Tequila Sunset. Sounds pretty good. That's not my name. I'm Raphael Ambrosius Costo. That's what you should call me. Tequila Sunset does sound pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I agree.
How long do we party for?
Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women. How they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Wow, that's quite a story.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. You must be proud to work with him.
If you only knew.
Did I tell you anything specific about this person that fucked me? Did I mention losing anything else? Did I say anything about my colleagues? Maybe we can find out if I had my gun at that point. Well, I want to talk about all of this, so let's start from the top.
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Please, don't open that door.
Oh god, that actually hurt me. Okay.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Shut up, Rosemary.
Abigail.
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
I feel like I should probably heal. Did I mention losing anything else?
Beside your gun and your badge, you said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one.
Did I say anything about my colleagues? Hello, Sphere, how you doing, mate?
You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style.
It's more like you were cramping theirs.
That's not true.
No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show.
Did I say anything about the case?
Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
It's not meant as a joke. He's sorry for the hermit cop.
Did we talk about politics?
Yeah, you kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over, just like that woman fucked you. I didn't agree with you, by the way. The spectral hand of the market makes sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve.
Did you get a read on what kind of cop I was? It's probably not something I want to hear, but let's go.
You kept calling yourself a goddamn superstar who'd cleared 501 cases.
That's kind of double what I've done, but okay.
As you've already determined, the actual number is just over 200. But what's a little embellishment between friends?
Hi, welcome in. How you doing?
No thanks to the squares at the precinct, as you put it. It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
You seem like you're characterized by your storytelling ability. Well, tell me another one sometime?
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right. Why not? Better than a beach bum.
Yes. Want to tell me how you became Idiot Doom Spiral? I mean, that sounds kind of fun.
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
I mean, I can try. I've said that I'll help a lot of people out, but I don't think I've actually helped anyone yet. You're sick. What kind of illness have you got?
The gleam
Sorry to
in
hear
his
that.
eyes and the slouch in his posture is so incredibly familiar.
You are booze, don't you?
I don't want it, man. I need it. Can't tell stories without it.
Did we pick
My
something?
Stories are boring, you see?
Didn't we pick something up earlier?
So, have you got anything for good old Idiot Doom Spiral? A bottle for a story. Seems fair to me.
Okay. Am I gonna need that potent pills now? I mean, I don't really care too much.
Not much, but it will do.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Don't call Abigail.
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George, but around here, you already know. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual, a founder / junior partner at a high concept creative services agency.
Go
When
on.
my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
Go on. The sniffles car. Yeah, we're entering flu season, aren't we? Are you through the worst of it, or do you think it's just started, or?
I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff. I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
Did the jogging help? How many people did you have working for you? I don't care about that. Did the jogging help?
It did. With my trusty Sansarique tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world.
I made kimchi. It's fucking spicy, but also pretty tasty. I've never had kimchi. Don't know if I'd like it or not. I like spicy things. I usually never get colds, really. I mean, I said the same thing until, was it last December? Yeah, I got pretty ill last December, so I guess never say never. But, hopefully it's not too bad for you.
But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit.
What happened?
One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
His eyes are clouded, his dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see. At least, That was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
I can feel like I can see why he's called Idiot Doomspot pretty imminently. Go on.
I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
I would have landed on my feet. I've got feline reflexes.
No, you don't.
Shut up, Savoir.
Whatever. The point is, reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
Okay, what happened next?
I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation. People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on. I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there. But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in.
Why, would you like to purchase some fine Swedish horseradish? What's so special about it?
Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this. So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think?
Wait,
Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
is that it? I feel like there are some missing. Yeah, like the story kind of suggests that he still owns an apartment. He just doesn't have the keys to get in. I'm almost homeless myself. Doesn't seem so bad. Look on the bright side. You've got one hell of a story. You do realize all of this is your own fault. I literally can't believe it. I feel like number one.
Tequila, I've thought about this series of events for a long time. If there was anything else to it, I would have thought of it by now.
Made of 100% real horse. Organic. Is the horse free range?
Why didn't you go to the authorities?
Well, at one point they came to me, but, you know, I didn't have any ID on me. So they tossed me in jail for 2 days. I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offense, gentlemen. Yeah, maybe I've exaggerated certain parts over the years. When you tell a story too often, it begins to take on a life of its own. But what matters is that it's true to my subjective experience. Anyway, that was all the story one bottle gets you.
Okay.
Almost empty, this one.
Alright. Be seeing ya.
You too, Tequila Sunset.
Alright, got a call here. I'm about to pass out. Have a good night. See you in 20, Volt. See you in 20. Have a good one. Okay. Oh, look, there's some change. Can I have some change? Can I have some of whatever this is? The bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. And Harry's too thick and horny. Alright, we haven't gone sort of up here. Or have we? Oh, what's that? The shot couldn't have come from here. Trees block the way. Let's get in here. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere.
What happened here?
In this yard?
He's assessing the situation. How long ago was it abandoned?
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscur. For cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
Wait, what's a block obscure?
A black bloc. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war. Or one that has fallen to gang violence. Or has become inhospitable in some other way. Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
Maybe they left something useful behind.
Yes, for you to scavenge like a post-apocalyptic scavenger who collects trash and errant magnesium blisters.
He gives you a wary smile.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think our suspect is in this particular yard. No place to hide. And besides, it's too close to Martinez.
I don't think our suspects are anywhere near here, to be honest. Oh, there's stuff in here. Let's have a look. What's that? Monies! Stack some branches over the swing bars and you got a reasonable shelter, yeah. Did that when I was out hiking. Does it work nice? Does it work good? Glory, says the graffito, to the ghosts of us. Blasted tear. We're gonna have to sell some of this shit when we go back to the bridge. Someone left their music collection beneath the... Oh my god, is this where the sad song is? Smallest church in Saint Sen. Is that the one we were looking for? Let me just have a quick gander. Oh. Birds in the birch tree. Barely audible coos come from above. I don't know that we've done that yet. Me no. Ugh. Oh, is that the song that we're looking for? Okay, so we can do karaoke then. I don't know what that's gonna be like, or when we can do that. Get some cream or creme. Add some Dijon mustard, honey, salt, and grated horseradish. Whip it in. It's real great with ham. It does sound pretty dank. So I prefer with swing bars. If the swing bars are lower to the ground than the ones in the game, easier to build. Yeah, I can imagine. That works alright. Does the job. We're absolute. Oh, you know we got to. You know we got to. Alright, so where else are we going? Not much going on in this yard. Oh, is there nowhere to go here? Apparently not. Can we go in that door up there? Shagrid on tour. Do we have to wait until the evening? Right now it's like 4:30. We might as well go and tell the cryptozoologist's wife that her husband's okay. We've also got money to spare, so...
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them.
Oh, not
They're
for
the star of the
50.
show here.
Not for 50. We've got 56, but not so sure. Not so sure about that. Let's quickly settle our shit first.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Oh yeah. What was this?
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
+1 endurance. I feel like I might as well buy it. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. It's cheap enough.
Here you go.
Fuck yeah, recycling. It's annoying that there's no sort of incentives like this in the UK, given how much we do drink. Well, it might be worth first mentioning to Manana about the armor that we found, perhaps. See what he says.
All I'm wondering, man. How can I help you?
Nope, there's nothing there. Nothing there. Nope. Whirling in rags.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
I ran into your husband on the coast.
Goodness, how is he? Did he say why he hasn't returned yet?
He's fine, ma'am. As we had suspected, he couldn't get back earlier because the water lock on the canal was broken. Now he's just finishing up some work.
Oh, yes. That's my Morel. He's bound to catch a cold staying out there for so long. But I am so relieved to hear that he's okay. Thank you for putting an old woman's heart at ease, if even a little.
You haven't, however. There are dangers out there. Our aging body's foul. Her heart won't rest until Morel is safely back with her.
You never told me you've seen the Phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
I mean, I don't really, but I will.
Reflexively, the lieutenant read his familiar notebook.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When, all of a sudden,
What
I
happened?
looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I'd never seen anything like it. The reeds turned into a creature.
She had no fear, just surprise.
I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds.
Did you follow it?
I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there, knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Where did you go?
Then
Don't
what?
go.
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys.
Oh yeah.
That sort of thing. Of course, Most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel. We were on our first date when I told him my story. You should have seen his face. He said my descriptions matched the phasmid down to a T. Its white marble limbs, the way it moved.
So that's how they met. This is beyond significant for them.
Its limbs are white.
Not all of them, as far as I remember. Some of them on the inside like stalks of marble, if that makes sense.
How big was it?
It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself.
Uh,
To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
What if it is the case?
you were on a date.
Our first, yes,
Maybe you imagined it, Lena? Or Lena?
of course. I've thought about it, but Morel says my report matches with the others, and I'm sure I hadn't heard of the phasmid as a child, nor had my mother or my grandmother. So how did I know what to imagine? It was only when I started telling my story as a teenager that boys would tell me, Lena, you trying to tell us you saw the Insulindian phasmid out there in those reeds? Get out of here. They just give me a cider and ruffle my hair and tell me to stop dreaming. But I saw it.
What do you think of this, Kim?
I thought it was a wonderful story, ma'am.
But I don't believe it. A child left unattended on a warm day. Children make up stories and then end up believing them.
Thank you for sharing this with me.
You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on her own. Into the mud. Anywhere.
So your husband's some kind of scientist?
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
What is cryptozoology?
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
They most certainly are.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious. Searching for
Basically
such
what you
species
said.
called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
Sounds kind of fun, to be honest. You're not really like looking for anything. You're just, plodding around a field.
She's completely internalized her husband's struggles. They are her own.
I could definitely get her to tell me about some. As the green 8-pen later knows morale is okay, less worried. I'll come back to her for that. I want to talk about disco and karaoke.
Can I help you?
It's not about being lazy. It's that they got better stuff to do than chase the eddies. That do be the case. I need a drink. Can you pour me one? I don't really need a drink. Found a new bird for the whirling. Give him the ruffled grouse.
What is this thing?
It's no biggie. I just thought it would look nice on the wall. I'm that kind of cop.
What, the interior decorating kind? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
I should have sold it, to be honest. He doesn't seem very grateful. This makes me happy. What, giving him the bird? Should have flipped him the bird instead.
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it. He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
It's not actually about that, but he liked it.
Okay. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Oh, come on, bro.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Okay, let's do it. How do we do that? Do we have to wait until like nighttime? What do we have to do to do the disco? Should we maybe examine the tape? Requires a boombox
The
to play.
porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Wait, maybe if we play it on the stage, let's try that. Why are we planning to sing a sad bang? I don't really know. It's one of my quests. Who names their taxidermy?
The porter reel is just you press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning.
Press here
There's a
against the
small delay
speaker.
before the song starts playing.
Keep the porter reel at the harmless distance and wait. Yes, let's go with that.
Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons,
Cesson.
surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. Within seconds you know, this is the one, the real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to that Claudia told you about. Perform it.
Oh god, here we go.
A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
Can I sing this for karaoke? I think I could sing this. Though I couldn't. It's too sad. I might cry and trash the room again. Scratch that, I'm already crying. And I look dumb and old. No, I reckon.
Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like a million times. Yup, they're all here. All 3 verses. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
What?
Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand.
We're gonna have to do a skill check for this, aren't we?
The lieutenant watches you pack up the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
He doesn't need to say anything, he knows what's coming. But imagine being Harry's partner. Not knowing what the fuck he's gonna do next.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
Was it? I felt like that was sarcasm. God, I need to sing karaoke now.
No, you don't. It's not happening.
Yeah, but Johnny Law's about to tear it up sad style. Why'd you even have the PA system if no one's gonna use it? It's part of my quest of self-discovery. Help me. This is my way of apologizing for the trouble I've caused. Please let me say I'm sorry. You're right, it's not the right time yet. Yeah, but Johnny Law is about to tear it up sad style.
The whirling doesn't need more sad style. That's one of the styles it can do without right now.
Why'd you even have a PA system?
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
What happened in 44?
A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke.
It's not a prop, it's for your clients. I know it's used.
Okay, yes, it's for some clients.
I'm a real client. I've paid my bills, and I have the right to use the karaoke machine.
Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
It's alright. I have my own song with me.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. This is the look of a man who's defeated. He knows he's out of excuses.
Fine, fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair. I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
I'm having it uninstalled, he mumbles to himself. Oh yeah, time to do the damage.
Jesus Christ, okay. Oh my god.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
I'm assuming it doesn't matter what time I do this. Oh my god. Bruh. Bruh.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Oh baby, that's some good shit, man. I'm ready, got hit play. Oh, I don't have enough drama to do that. Look around the room first.
There are some people out there, but mostly a post-meridian slumber has fallen on the premise. Not super lively. It would be wiser to perform in the evening, no? But the choice is yours.
When does the evening count? Because it's 5 o'clock now.
Yes, you can always do it in the evening. It will be less scary with a lot of people.
How does that make sense? Look, here I'm going. Yeah, let's leave. We'll do it a little bit later, but I'm pretty sure we got a load of drama clothes as well, so we can pass that check. Or at least I thought we did. Yeah, we've got the vest. Oh, I thought we had more. Oh, we got +1 drama with that. Oh, we got the bow tie. Mate, we're gonna look good doing this. We're gonna look great. Cool. This is gonna be tragic, but we'll wait. We'll wait. God, I'd be doing it in front of my my precinct buddies as well. How cringe is that? Okay, we'll do that shit later. Okay. Oh wait, we can speak to the lady of the book. See if her husband is. Oh wait, no, she's not there. Oh, I don't know where she's likely to be then. Maybe inside? No, she's not in here. Why does it sound eerie in here? Where did this lady go? Oh, what was that?
Whoa. What have we here?
A bridge?
A bridge with loose nails and rot-infested wood that creaks in the wind. A construction code violation if there ever was one.
Whatever. Let death come. I'm a Revitrolium badass. Kim, it looks like we've got a construction code violation. Let's see what Kim says. Wasn't she sitting in a chair inside who?
True. They never cleaned up the war damage. The rest of Revachol looks better, though.
But Lieutenant, think about the splinters.
The bridge is fine enough. Locals use it all the time, after all. It's nothing to worry about. Shall we?
Okay. No, that was the book lady's daughter sat in the chair. We convinced the book lady to stop being a shitty mother. I'm guessing there's got, yeah, so what's this? Went to the village on the coast, officer. See you there. Joyce says the node. Okay. So we have supposedly unlocked fast travel, so let's see how that works. How do we Is Does anybody actually know how the fast travel works in this? No idea. The apartments here, do you reckon they could be in the apartments? Let me have a look. Still puzzled as to why we can't go in that room. What is that about? No one in here. Don't think anyone's gonna be in the balcony. Don't think there's any other doors we can go in. We can certainly try though. Potatoes, welcome in. How you doing? Anything up here? We've already been in that room. I don't think we can actually go in any other rooms. Right, there's gotta be a way to initiate fast travel. Oh, you were trying to enter here? Do you not know how to get in? I can't remember how I got in, to be fair. I swear that said that there was fast travel in this game. I don't particularly want to take the long way. We haven't really pondered any forts as well. I don't really know what ones are good in this. We do it this way? Get the hangman's boots. Get boots off victim's feet. We can't physically do that now. Psychotron, welcome in. How you doing? You need to be near a travel point. A travel point? Don't even know if I've noticed any travel points. I guess we'll have a look. Good. Thanks a little dead. Been running around. How's your fine self doing? I'm not too bad. Have you had a busy day then? Mine's just literally been the polar opposite. It's been quite a boring day actually. I thought people would be about on Discord to hang and play games, but nobody was about today, which is made me a little sad. Honestly, some of the places are almost impossible to enter, especially if it requires certain skill checks. Yeah, I feel like we've done well so far, though. Boiling in rags is one of them. Okay, then what do we do? When we're there, will it just give us the option? Let's quickly pop in. I know I'm just being lazy, but you know. Got a big old headache on my forehead. What does that look like? I love the music in here. Do we just use the map in here, perhaps? No. Was it the outside of the Whirling Rags, perhaps? Was busy at work, then playing football. Nice. So a productive day. Use map outside. Ah, okay. Interesting. We probably want to go to the church. We haven't actually checked the church out yet. But yeah, there's gonna be some weirdo in there to speak to. Let's quickly get that money. Lovely. Alright, but first, I'm gonna grab a drink. So be right back. In a bizzle. Wait.
You feel something in your chest. Unnatural pressure. It's...
Oh, hello. Ah. Oh, I'm confused. I feel like I'm inside cheese right now.
Say cheese.
Speaking of cheese. Oh my god. That scared the shit out of me.
Pizza, pizza,
Ah.
pizza. Yeah.
Oh my god. Has Laura ever had a melee weapon? Oh my god, the camera. Oh, when the fuck did I get those guns? Well, I only got stabbed twice. That's a good day in London. I'm gonna load that again. I think I can do better than that. Oh my god, fucking spawn knifing. Oh, you want to scan, huh? Oh. Okay, that's pretty easy. Hut. Hut. Didn't actually think that was gonna get me killed, but okay. Hello there. Britannia, welcome in. Oh, what was the CD? Oh, the key for? Was it a porn game? Oh, you scanning me? Oh my god, that's grotesque. I love it. I need a screenshot of that shit. I look like a fucking goblin. Oh, cursed Polly. No shit, I saw a girl with a nose like that the other day. I felt so bad. What a schnoz.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast.
We
to
haven't
the padlock
saved today. Let's
carelessly
before you
drilled
do
into
that.
the wood.
Rattle the door to see if they open.
Nothing happens, only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
I don't think that's going to work. Do you think our suspect is hiding inside?
She might be. It's worth checking out anyway.
The lieutenant nods silently.
Inspect the carpentry.
The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. Two large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
Am I gonna be like that mate from that black metal band that burnt that church? Is that what's gonna happen here? Is that how we're gonna get in? Run your hand over a beam. Are we gonna get a splinter?
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
Oh baby. Take a closer look at the padlock.
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker. It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting, somehow.
Look at the sticker. What does it say?
You see a yellow circle with two X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead.
You both made clips. Have you seen this symbol before?
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then,
No.
Oh. Yeah, as in, okay, what does it look like to you?
Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
Okay, what is junior delinquency? Oh, we know what that is. What is suggestive of junior delinquency here?
I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
thus, it must be made by youths.
Inspect the staple.
The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least. Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
Turn to the lieutenant. This is where Mr. Prybar comes in handy.
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment.
It's not a bad idea.
There is a touch of guilt in his voice.
Should we start with that kick drum from the ice? I heard a sound before.
Yes, the pulsing bass. A sure sign of junior delinquency. Somewhere east of here.
There's something on the sea ice there.
Ah. Apply some official force on the padlock. Oh, we've not got the, okay. Try to peel off the sticker without ripping it. Let's try it.
Your hands are clammy from the sea air. The piece of sticker keeps slipping away.
Okay, we're gonna have that handkerchief. My hands are wet. Fuck this, hit the lock. Gracefully let the lock go.
The lieutenant hands you a blue handkerchief. He looks a little dismayed when he gets it back crumpled. However, it should be easier to peel the sticker off now.
Well, let's try now.
There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
Put the sticker in your ledger after the last entry, where it belongs. Put the sticker on your ledger right on the cover. Shake it off with your thumb and throw it in the wind. Let's put it in the ledger.
Looks like today was a gold star day.
Oh baby. 83%. But this is what annoys me with the game. It's not very nice. Okay, let's just have a quick look to see if there are any alternate entry points. Don't think we've been around here at all. Oh, was that a bunker? These rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. Building before you housed the engine. Must have been a big one. Okay. Free chance means a 27% chance you'll fail and an 83% chance you won't succeed. Yeah, that do be how it feels. The train trails off into the ocean to who knows where. The ocean. This barrel has been recently discarded. It still smells of fuel oil. Let's have a look in here.
An old door.
Oh, maybe not.
By elements guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
Ooh, that does not look good. What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
Okay. Used to service what?
The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
So we could get some guns? Has such have been used to take the shot?
From here to the whirling? I can't see how. The church is in the way.
Yeah, I don't fancy my chances with that one, and it's a red one. I haven't played Battletech. I can confirm 95% chance is still a 100% chance to miss. What is the point? Why even try? Oh, what's in the box? Oh, a shirt. A polo shirt. Rhetoric and empathy. There's nothing to look up. Oh, there's a bird. Can I look at the bird? Can't look at the bird. Cigarette butts cleaned away under a rock. Brand Tiamutiri or something. Game has a hidden design feature that buffs the player's chance to hit in success. So the more you try, the better chance you get. Or have I misread that? Someone's made a campfire here a long time ago. Rusted, broken control box for the radio relay tower. What's that? Ooh, tie. Scented scarf. +1 shivers. -2 physical instrument. Okay. Tiny inlets there. Off in the far distance where the posts trail forward. Okay. This ladder is too rusty to climb. The sea air has eaten away at it. Okay. Nothing much else up here. You take a mental note. Tiamutiri seems important somehow. You reckon? Well, oh, what's that? The boardwalk rises to your south. It casts its long shadow over you. You've already been on the pier. Not much of anything else. I don't think we found another way into the church. Go in that window. Oh, can we go underneath here? Or was that water? Oh no. Huh. Oh, what's that? Who's that? Must take a lot of patience to do this. What is that, like a... Oh, I can't remember what they call them. I'll know the name. I'll know the name when if someone says it. Painted with pastels. Someone is trying to bring cheer into the world. Who is this person? Stone stacks? No, there's a word for it. Or if they're stacked in a certain way. Trash from some ending pie. Trailmaker? No. To be fair, I'm thinking of something different. Something very specific. Stonehenge? No. Pole screwed into the ice keeps the tent erect. I know what you mean, but they're sort of like, there's like two stacks and then they sort of join and make a, they almost, no, not a cairn is like a tomb sort of thing, isn't it? Like a burial mound or a burial sign. No, not an arch. I feel like it's, has it got like a Canadian name? Or like a Native American name? I could be chatting complete shit here. Sextant. Norwich. More tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. What's this? Is this a washing board?
A pane of Eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
What is this?
It looks like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
Leave it as it is. Not really that convenient, is it? Oh, what's that? This is someone's home away from home, just like yours. Oh, let's not go in there just yet. Let's see who this geezer is.
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
A cell. Should be known as a gibberish. Rockhand's the name for a stacked stones for trail. I don't know what it is. If it comes to me later on, I'll slap on Discord, but I don't know.
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing.
Neither is Kim. We don't have any empathy towards him.
Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
Dear child, it is freezing. Where's your hat? So, you want to party? I have some questions for you. Let's just keep it professional.
For some reason, the words don't come out. Instead, you instinctively touch your collar to check your necktie.
It's crooked again! It always is! It's a traffic accident and a noose! Also, you should ask if she wants to party. Or better yet, ask her about that hat! Lest the necktie think you're boring.
Dear child, it's freezing. Where's your hat? No, that seems a little patronizing, but okay.
Huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little louder.
I said you should have a hat on.
So should you.
I've got a hat on.
You don't have to do anything.
I don't have to do anything. I am the law. You have to do what the law says. What's that? I sure did. I do.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
You didn't notice the whatever hat this is? A megalithic structure, something like that. They're usually fairly small. It's nice. You should wear one if you plan on staying outside in this weather.
Yeah, well, look, man, fuck the hat.
Your pulse rises. What did she just say? That's not how a civilian is supposed to address an officer of the law.
Is that kind of language really necessary? I mean, why is my chance of getting the authority back, like, so low? put it in. Still, well, it's not gonna work, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else. My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me.
Have you seen a red-haired woman around?
No,
No.
Just no?
it's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night and see the shadows move down the coast.
Shadows? What's your name?
A cell.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
And your surname? A cell who? I'm not a young suitor. This is official police business. And your surname?
Why?
I'm from the police. It's for the paperwork.
Okay, it's Burger.
A cell burger.
A very common name. You have little reason to doubt that's her real name. But she's not all that surprised by this cop show questioning, is she?
What's that device you have here?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
It's a contact microphone.
A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Nice. You could maybe bug someone with it.
Mm.
Wiretapping.
How does that thing work?
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
Where'd you get the mic from?
Same place I got the recorder from, the Elysium.
What's the Elysium?
Oh man, you haven't been to the Elysium? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole.
Is this a place that I can go to?
It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock.
Oh, okay.
Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Thinking about it really cheers her up. It's a long way from here, though.
Sounds interesting. Who is this Arno guy? Sounds like a place for congregating homosexuals. Showing interest.
Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Elysium going kind of person.
I get down.
I don't know what that means.
I grind.
I don't know what that means either.
It means I'm hip beyond my ears. Nor do I, but I have concrete evidence that I rock, in the form of a wrecked tape player and a completely trashed hostel room. Neither do I, actually. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Get down, grind. I don't really know what one's gonna help me here. Barrow, dolmen, no, none of those. It's a small structure. Probably smaller than these things here.
That's cool.
She braves on her fingers. Looks like she doesn't know what to say. You're right. Time has deserted me.
Sucks, man.
Why did I
Is there
say
something
that?
else? About the contact mic, perhaps?
No.
Okay.
What are you doing out here in the cold?
Recording, I guess.
What, a mixtape? What is it you're recording exactly?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
What happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
What for?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
You need headphones.
Everything checks out, sire.
What are these recordings for? The cracks? The footsteps?
The musicians in the Elysium used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
She's literally just a sampler.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway. I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
She looks at the recording device, the thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish, very useless all of a sudden.
Take this, your call.
The lieutenant begins to take off his jacket.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
Now this is where a hat would come in handy. Give her your hat. Hey, you need more than... No, she doesn't care about that. You said it's supposed to be a music place. What is?
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Elysium or something. Stupid. It's really not gonna be a Elysium, that's for sure.
The boys?
Yeah. Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
Okay.
And why is that?
Why are you freezing out here while the boys are inside?
They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like what?
Music stuff, mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
Why not just leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze?
That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
I had some other questions.
Go ahead.
What is this? The tape recorder lies on the ice like a discarded toy. Pick it up. That would just be like stealing it though, wouldn't it?
It's supposed to become like a club for Nordic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Elysium. Except that, yeah.
She looks at the old wooden church up on the poles as a mean wind comes bellowing in. The 6-story structure lets out a doleful shriek.
The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams are slowly cracking, like bones. Far east of the Golden Delta, beyond the industrial port, there is a black patch of unlit coast with the smallest creatures on the ice. There will never be a club for anodic music here.
Why not?
Not in a million years.
What about a club for black mail? What is anodic dance music?
You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Got it.
What do you need to know?
So you want to turn the church into a club?
I know. It's not my idea.
That sounds pretty cool.
Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey, you two are cops.
No, we're the police. Why'd you ask?
Okay, well, maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys, because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look
okay.
into it, right?
I'll talk to them.
They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else?
Did you put the padlock on the church door?
No,
No?
not really, no.
What do you mean not really, no?
She's trying to get out of a direct lie with semantic tricks. She personally didn't put the padlock on
Okay,
the
if
door.
you personally did, then who did? Show the sticker in your ledger. So this isn't yours?
It's Noid's.
Wait, is this Noid a friend of yours?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Why did they put a padlock on the door?
To keep more weirdos from getting in. Fucking Martinez. I'm sorry. It's got the worst weirdos. If you get around to it, ask Andre about them, he'll tell ya.
Should you? Weirdos. Sounds bad somehow.
Sounds fun.
Go ahead.
Seems surprisingly comfortable with being questioned. Why is that?
Well, it's just questioning, right? You're just questioning me. It's what cops do.
Have you ever been questioned before?
Once or twice, yeah. I'm sorry I haven't had the Revachol experience they get east of the river.
What's east of the river?
Rich people. Rich people are east of the river.
Who are these rich people? They sound wonderful. I'd like to be one too. I bet they're really rich. They must be very special people to be so rich. Let me guess, these rich people are not from around here. Strange, the existence of rich people does not store any emotions in me. Sneer.
Oh, they are. And I'm scum.
Hey, I got an achievement for being a communist. I'm scum too. You're not scum.
Oh, but I am.
Moving swiftly on. So, what trouble have you gotten into with the police?
The usual. I had a shitty run as a teenager. You know, drinking, getting into fights. The ugly stuff that happens when you move out your parents' place at 13. In Forberg.
What is in Faubourg?
Is this a rhetorical question?
No, I literally can't remember even the most basic terms sometimes. Why did you need to move out at such a tender age?
My dad was a drunk. Plus, I guess, I just wanted to drink too, you know. Get my party on.
I get that. Well, I haven't fished my drink then. I'm a major party animal myself. Major. Drinking, partying, and disco music are bad for you. You should take me as a warning example. Nah, fuck that. Barbara's enjoying the content. Oh yeah. Happy to be providing some form of entertainment.
Alright.
Alright. Cringe.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. God, he's tragic, isn't he? Let's see what's in this tent then.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
I feel like it would be a terrible idea to keep music equipment in whatever this is.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
It's safe to assume this is their leader, or at least he thinks he is.
Squeeze in.
Sorry, you barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
I'm literally older than you, Kim. Or is that? Or am I?
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
Smells like sweat and laundry detergent. Plus a trace of ether. Oh, we haven't saved, have we? We haven't saved in fucking ages. I haven't saved all stream. Canisters filled with what appear to be water. The label says distilled. Was that Kudo's big sister, you reckon? Pile of nasal sprays, brand name Nosafed Ultra. A speaker, the big kind they use for live music. Who are we speaking to here then?
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Shake his hand.
His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
Ah, yes. That Nirvana song smells like sweat and laundry detergent. Oh, Kudo S, or what? Oh, you reckon that she's related to her? You reckon?
This is my posse, Noid.
Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
And Egghead.
Egghead.
Egg!
The tape player high above his head continues to blast what is probably a Nordic music.
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
Wait, how many music venues have you organized?
We have many in the pipeline, officer.
Translation, none.
That means they haven't set up a single one yet.
Why are you here?
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noit's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
There's no need. Place is pretty bad. Next time, watch yourself. Is that something you wanted? Your friend has said there was a problem with the church. No need.
Which brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Hey, but welcome back. I'm so glad to be back, attempting not to die of embarrassment. Said hello to my new neighbor while taking my dog for a walk. He proceeded to say enough of this convo and took a dump right on his oh my god. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. I'm sure it's funny to them. Did you perform a shit and run, or did you dispose of the evidence? I assumed it was the dog cam, but I can see why that could be construed as had a baggie. Oh, fair enough. Wait, your neighbor had a baggie for the shit that they did?
Dogheads. Burnouts.
He angrily spits on a screw, then starts cleaning it. I feel like that's the ultimate power move, just shitting in front of someone. Joe, how you doing, man? It's good to see you. What's good, baby?
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock.
This guy chats so much shit.
In Revachol.
Strike that! The world!
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there were the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burners really are. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
Am I? What kind? I would stand for narcomaniacs of any kind. No narcomaniacs on my watch. Shake your head gravely. What kind?
The spooky kind.
What exactly do you mean by spooky? Spookiness is not a matter for police investigation. No, but it is.
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge.
Just maintain perfect direct eye contact throughout. If he took a shit on his own lawn, damn, that would be the only. It would. Of course, he'd be well within his jurisdiction to do so, but you know. There's probably some laws that stops you from defecating in front of the public, but if it's on your property, I don't know. It's a grey area, or a brown area, if you will.
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse. People just wanna spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
I'll look into it.
All right, man.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged giddy looks.
Okay, Sal told me Noid put the padlock on the door. Why?
Oh, so you met her. Good.
He's not as glad as he would like you to think. There's concern in his voice.
I did ask Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
How long have those people been locked in there?
Not long, like a week maybe?
How can you be sure they haven't starved to death?
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
85% is not good enough when you're dealing with another person's physical well-being. 85% is good enough. No one lives forever, baby.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. I guess it wasn't very hardcore of us to just lock them in like that.
I need the key.
Of course. Lloyd, give the officer the key.
Alright.
Alright. The speeder freak dips into his belt and produces a yellow key. It then makes a sudden co-infused toss, tossing it in your general direction. Be the cool cop, catch the key as it flies towards you. Oh, let's try it.
You sense
Yes.
the trajectory of the little piece
Yes.
of plastic. The object makes a small ringing sound as it approaches. Just the tiniest chime to your left.
I mean, I've seen a Florida man. Oh, but that's probably surprising to no one. Florida man has done a lot of shit in the past. Florida man is always in the news. I regret my years living down south in the US. Never a dull moment, I can imagine, though. If it's UK, I think it might be outraging public decency. That's probably what it would be, yeah.
Ka-ching! The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly.
Bask in the glory.
The young man with ribcage-shaped suspenders looks at you, standing there, with a goofy grin on your face. The word august, used as an adjective. That's how cool it feels to be old and cool in the eyes of the young. Let's face it, you're near death, yet bathed in the golden rays of stately grandeur. Like a late summer's day. Like a daddy-o.
Oh, yes.
Like a tequila sunset.
No, none of this tequila sunset business. It's got me to death's door. There has to be more in this world. Am I tequila sunset or am I Raphael Costo or whatever? Ambrosius Costo. At this time when I was a student, I listened to this officer who took his call from a woman who had reported, I quote, an old woman outside shitting into a bucket. Can only hear half the people. Do I want to reject Tequila Sunset? I like the idea of damn right I am Tequila Sunset.
Of course you are. It's too late to be a tequila sunrise now.
Right. Other questions?
Not for you.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
Who exactly are these people inside the church?
Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
You haven't seen them and you want the police involved?
Well, there's also the machinery.
The machinery.
This machinery is of the deeply mystical variety.
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
Okay. Somehow I doubt that there are even druggies in there.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything
Water!
like it.
As the officer had talked to the old Chinese lady's door, who said she wasn't shitting into a bucket, she was sitting on it to do the weeding. Oh my god. I think there might have been a touch of racism at play. That doesn't surprise me. How dare you sit on a bucket?
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
No, the other one.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
But you haven't physically seen anyone?
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. A couple of times.
Oh, okay.
And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it.
The woman. Red hair, maybe? A lorry woman? One of my hobbies is to listen to police radio. Well, it encompasses EMS and firefighters too for my town. Now, my town is small and it's nearly all elderly people. Damn, they got some bullshit. 2 weekends ago, there was a 70-year-old riding his lawnmower naked down the street. It was probably a hot summer's day. I feel that. There's an old woman hobbling after him. Probably wanted some of that sweet ass.
Sure, why not? Yeah.
What do you mean, why not?
But not really. Brown hair. Old. Heavy, dark sides.
What Noid said.
So brown and older. Ruby might have dyed her hair.
Very
Though
possibly.
it seems like a stretch at this point.
What was that about some thing watching you?
Like, you aren't alone, you know?
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Not human, as in a ghost. Do you know what he means? Non-human means a predator.
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man.
A crab man?
Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behavior.
Are you sure there was a crab man? Ambush behavior. Crab man. Are you sure there was a crab
Yeah,
man?
totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. A cell was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
We might have to check with her.
You should ask her about it.
Yeah.
Nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
There probably is no crab man. Don't let them draw you.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Oh, I know about the machinery though. I feel like I've not made any progress today, but I'm hoping that this church business it involves our case in some way, shape, or form. I have a friend whose great aunt once had to be airlifted naked from the side of a mountain at night once. She was off her meds, apparently kind of runs in the family. Bruh! She was wed to her 50s too. Since I stopped working, I'm a bit sad I don't have these experiences or hear stories about complete nutcases. Oh, I mean, you hear about nutcases on the internet all the time. The place is inhabited with them.
You should be annoyed about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
With a small surge of PEA, alertness fills you. As if to say, this is a dark corner. Look behind it.
Jacked up to some snuff station?
It means like one of those rich boy private radio stations where you can listen to people getting killed on and jerk off to it. Sick shit.
Not that we would know anything about that. Noid just likes to relay stuff. We're getting derailed here. In short, you can tell to Noid about the machines.
So how can you be sure they're burnouts and dopeheads if you haven't even seen them?
Well, honestly, I can't, but I am.
This is a below feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
Well, you can't, but you do. I should add weaponized idiocy to my own repertoire. I don't see a single wrong. I'm gonna go with this.
Hey now, I'm 70% sure they're substance abusers. Don't let all that technology fool you. Where do you think the drugs come from? Sure. What?
Ecclesiasts?
Oh yeah, that's a meteor name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Mask it. Now, humory. Andre, what is the founding party?
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organisation.
And
they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericarnassian church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the Innocentic system, no?
now, Andre, in your opinion, which doesn't matter to me, would this ancient religious organization who anoints the innocents want a club for anodic music in one of their churches? It sounds like exactly the kind of people who would want loud anodic music in their church.
Totally. The Pericarnassian church is about love. Anodic music is about love. I got love for my Pericarnassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance.
He violently shakes the tape player as if to see if he can break it.
Love is hardcore. Unity. Unity. Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
He turns the volume up, then looks at you with a knowing nod, as if it's obvious you will now break into dance.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the bass.
No
as if
words.
testing the waters.
Enjoy the beat. Nod your head. I don't quite understand what you're talking about. What's a posse? I guess love can be pretty hardcore, if you know what I mean. I now understand it was lame of me to suggest otherwise. Anodic music is about love, and so is the Pericarnassian church. No, this is too much. No sane organization would want this level of absurdity, and this just nod our head and see what
Feels good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah! Yakokata! The place to be!
He seems ecstatic that you share his vision of Pericarnassianism.
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
The one with the large head is still looking at you.
Yeah! Let it out! Let the disco happen! Bring the disco into this world! Get this church shit on, and then dance there, motherfucker!
I think that I don't really see why we shouldn't. Tent full of equipment.
Yes. What?
I see you brought your own water. Hate to tell you, but it reeks of sweat in here.
Yeah. Good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even has running water.
And it's distilled too.
Oh. It's the one they sell at the fuel station.
Hate to tell you, but it reeks of sweat in here.
It does, doesn't it?
Told you we have a smell problem.
Wait, I also smell ether. Why? It's mixed with a peculiar chemical scent, like laundry detergent. There was another thing. I don't know where to go with this. Once had to investigate a microwave that had allegedly been peed in. It hadn't. This woman was convinced it had been. Then she said she wouldn't pay her council tax bill because I was arguing with her. I'm not sure that's exactly how that works. Can't imagine that played out too well in her favor. Should we just be straight up with him?
Ether? I don't smell ether. Do you, Noid? No.
It's mixed with a peculiar chemical scent, like the laundry detergent.
He sniffs the air, then shrugs. It doesn't take a forensic scientist to guess it's drug-related. They look and act like the kind of guys who've done their fair share. However, their breathing is regular, their jaws stay put, and their pupils aren't dilated. So, not under the influence right now.
What's with all the nose-fed?
The what now?
Point the bottles of nasal spray. The nose-fed, oh gee, you have a lot of it lying around.
Oh, the old Ultra. I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all blasted up. Winter. Can't even breathe.
You sound fine to me.
Yes, that's all Nosefed's doing. Without the Noser, I'd be drowning in shit right now.
Nosefed is the shit.
Can I have some? I have some nose problems too. Nah, that's not.
Yes. What?
He nods enthusiastically, no doubt a little relieved.
Maybe everything isn't quite as you've been told. This is 100%. This is 100% not as it. Okay, we probably need to ask some more. Oh, I want to leave. I want to leave.
Wow, so someone's been a little boring.
Boring? What? No, I'm not. Get out of here.
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
I like brown. I like standards. Look, I'm just trying to do my job. No need for extravagance. What is this? Picking on me for not being crazy enough? That's the least of my concerns.
No need to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry have their appeal.
Look, I'm trying to just do my job.
Standard. Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's copper type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out to Telefax.
Wait, why would this be my copper type now?
Yes, the type of cop you are, sire. Think of it as a caste, a class even, a nation of regular law officials that you belong to. Comes, of course, with the usual.
Let's keep that announcement on standby for now. I'm not a normal cop.
Of course. To outright declare yourself something does seem a bit too interesting now, doesn't it? I won't trouble you any further.
I gave her the email to our revenue department and told her to consider advising them of her decision. She didn't say anything else to me. Oh, okay, let's get out of here. Ah, peace and quiet. All right, lady. Give me some more information. I've spoken to your friends. They seem to be full of shit. Actually, I'm gonna grab me another rum and coke. So BRB. I really hope this is gonna send me down the right track. Cause I feel like time's running out, and we're not really close to solving the crime. But you know, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Let's be right back. Oh, the bizzle. Speaking of cheese. Oh my god. That scared the shit out of me.
Pizza, pizza,
Oh.
pizza.
Oh my god. The revolutionaries love to pose with their guns. Oh, you want to scan, huh? Oh. Okay, that's pretty easy. Hut. Hut. Didn't actually think that was gonna get me killed, but okay. I felt like that's an appropriate way to Oh my god. Oh, for fuck's sake, I ruined it by moving. Oh my god. Revolutionaries love to pose. Hello there. I'm back. Pistachio with the raid. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you very much for that. Noobsman, welcome in. How are we doing this evening? What were we playing? Yeah, it was perfect timing. Let's just come back with my drink. Very nice. Very rummy. But yeah, what were we playing this evening? Where's my keyboard? There it is. Cyberpunk 2077. You enjoying it? Is it good? So we go from one, wow. Is Cyberpunk an RPG? I imagine it is an RPG, right? I don't really know much about it, but we're also playing an RPG. Disco Elysium. It's cool. We're trying to solve a murder. It's taken me 30 hours. And I still haven't solved the murder. But I'm having a good time though.
The shaggy-haired girl kneels on the sea ice. She looks up as you approach.
All right, let's get some more
So you
information.
talked to my associates, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to help us?
I'll help you, all
With the
right.
church, I mean.
Can't say. Gotta ask questions first, yes.
Shoot.
Yeah, it was told me you went inside the church. What did you see in there? Yeah, they seem to think that she saw like a crab man inside the church. Okay. Pretty good. Cutscene's too long for my liking, but other than that, it's pretty good. Does it feel like you're watching a movie? 'Cause, if you don't like that, then never play Metal Gear Solid. I swear to God, you'll hate it. Yes.
Oh, that. You're not going to believe me. There's no point in me telling you.
She's less prone to blurt it out, crab man, than the others.
We'll see. Go ahead and tell me. You're right. Let me ask you something. Just say crab man. Just say crab man.
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines there. Noid calls it a mainframe.
A mainframe.
She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother. You know, strange old clothes. Had this absent expression. Didn't say anything. Just stood still.
To be honest, it kind of sounds like they've locked a load of religious nuts inside a church. Go on.
And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall. Upside down like a crab. Down the church wall. I think the woman didn't even know he was there. He was completely silent.
I think you might be tripping. Not entirely sure though. Feels like they are repeating the same stuff over and over. And then it seems like the convo is about to end, and then it continues. I mean, I don't mind longer cutscenes, but not on games I'm streaming. Yeah, especially if like you can pause. Every once in a while, I'll play a game that I can't pause during the cutscenes or whatnot. And like if you get like a raid or like you're trying to read chat, like I will just straight up like not read chat when there's like a long cutscene going on. So it just sort of like makes it a little difficult, but yeah, we need to normalize pausing during cutscenes. But then you sort of like lose flow of the narrative, and like you forget where you were. It's a tough one.
He stopped right before he got to the floor, then just hung there like that, looking at me, right at me. I fucking turned around and walked out. End of story.
Okay, I feel like I believe you more than the others in the tent.
Like a crab, you say?
What did this crab man look like?
It was too dark. I couldn't tell exactly.
You were wrong. I do believe you. You're right. I don't believe you. I mean, I do, but at the same time,
Why?
seems too ludicrous for a lie. What would you stand to gain?
Nothing. Anyway, what else?
I'd like to know more about your druggy associates.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
No? Sounds like you don't really like them. I mean, during cutscenes, I always click on my cutscene automation, which mutes me and increases game volume just so people can hear and be more immersed into that. I mean, that sounds like a good idea. Sometimes I keep meaning to like do a button. Actually, I say that. I've literally got a button that makes me disappear. I should do this when there is a cutscene, so so I don't feel so awkward when people are sort of like chatting and I'm just sort of like there sort of looking at chat but like not being able to respond. But I'm back, don't worry, I ain't going anywhere for an hour at least. What do you mean? You must know something about them.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
To the cops.
What about you? Tell me something about yourself.
Me? I'm a silver bird.
What the fuck does that mean?
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
Okay. You stonewalling me, eh? We'll see about that. Sounds like you don't want to convert this church to a nightclub that hard. Well, let's step in. I really hope this is where we need to be, though. Let's save before we do that. Don't know about you guys, but I always want to do a little save when I go near any kind of religious nut.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you.
Open the padlock with the key.
Ornamentation. The lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
Let's go.
As you do, you hear the echo of the doomed commercial area. Its black holes and dusty machines. Then the feeling passes.
What does that? I mean, we should probably go back to the Whirling in Rags and do our karaoke though before it's too late.
A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill.
It's only 6:45 though.
In the heart of the city.
I know it's against the rules, but can I just tell you something funny related to religion? As long as it's not sort of, you know, offensive to anyone that might be religious, or too offensive at least. I'm sure I inadvertently take the piss. Okay, where am I here? Oh, we got a little bit of motion. A strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. You should walk here. More of the forked line pattern you saw outside. I don't know if I saw that. I'm not seeing anyone here. This grotesque wood figure looks half finished. Feels like it's trying to become one with the church. What's this? The blackboard is filled with complex equations. They look recent. The bowl is filled with water. A live wire runs directly into it. Interesting. What are they doing here?
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
Wait, I think I still hear something.
And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums, you can hardly hear your own breathing.
Yell as loud as you can. Stomp your feet and clap your hands. Let's do that one.
You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total, somehow.
Yell as loud as you can.
Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers.
Okay.
It's unnerving.
Have they done something to the acoustics here? What's happening?
The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then He leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
Almost nothing, and it's beginning to worry me. Not really, but it's extraordinary. I've never experienced anything like this. Can't hear shit. Let's go with this one so as not to concern. I follow the holy word of the bacon sandwich. Blessed be the spicy mustard. That's something I can get down with.
I wonder why the church was built with such strange acoustics.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is.
Hey, what if it's something paranatural? It's probably nothing, just our imagination. Whatever it is, it's definitely real. Something odd is happening around us.
The lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can sense him tense up next to you.
Look up into the bell tower.
The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
Ooh, we got a red one. Got a 58% chance of doing it. Should have been wearing something that increased perception. Heretics, the only true word is the word of the fish finger sandwich. Oh, I fuck with that as well. I'll fuck with that. Yes.
It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower and it's making its way toward you.
Wait,
from
what?
All the other shadows.
What? I don't like that. On the ceiling? Follow the shadow's movements. In the name of the spicy mustard, the tangy pickles, and the crusty bread, I condemn you. Heresy! So I don't know if you know this, but somehow burning the crown became a thing for right-wing nationalists in the Nordic countries, and then the Muslim countries got mad and told our nations off, like it's all of us disrespected. Anyway, it's the nitwits, the current politicians they gave in and put a ban on burning any religion. I mean, that probably should have been in place anyway. It's of course a hard hit for our freedom of speech. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one. Maybe not something for us to discuss on stream, but like it should be down to the individual representative, like burning it, not like as a collective country. I don't know. It's a tough one. On the ceiling?
Yes. The darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away.
Follow the shadow's movements. If I blink, it's gonna go.
It's not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends.
Is it a crab?
Officer, is there something up there?
He doesn't see it.
Oh no, you've lost sight of it. Where did it go? Prepare for an attack.
An attack? Blink. Oh, there is a thing
You
there.
see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes.
Tiago?
Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
I'm gonna do a little save because I'm concerned that this could kill me. I didn't realize a Danish comedian made a new religion, and the highest, most important religious object is sparklers. Go on. I wasn't sure if there was a story to it from the first comment. Does
Is
Kim
that
say it?
A man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building. He is studying you intently.
So now no one can light sparklers. The reason being?
The crab man.
Hey, who's there? Say nothing, be quiet for now.
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Because it'll be disrespecting the religion. Didn't you? Well, I don't really understand how the sparklers come into it. A sparkler's a religious object?
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't
What are we doing? We're in a church!
You come to the right place.
The right place for what?
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too.
Yeah.
It's all very hard to square with the lieutenant's own view of reality. Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already.
Yeah, I guess I have been a bit of a problem. And it's been getting out of hand lately, but I'm a policeman. I need to talk to you about police things. I don't know anything about alcohol use.
Oh yeah, sure. You don't know anything about alcohol use.
I didn't say that.
You got it all under control, Way. I could smell the control all the way over here.
Okay, fine, I'm struggling, but you don't need to lecture me. I know what I need to do. You don't know me. You don't know what I've been through. You don't need to lecture me. I know what I need to do.
Not all of it. I was like you once. You don't know all the havoc Albino is wrecking on your mind and your spirit. Necesita parar, homie.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
Look at these crazies. What is this shit?
Adjust your tie. Who do you think you are? Some crazy guy under the roof? What is this shit? You know, alcohol is central to my identity. If I wouldn't drink, I just wouldn't be me. This is stupid. I don't even know what this is. That's all well and good, but we need to talk about the unlicensed occupation of ecclesiastic property. I don't really want to engage with whatever this is, so I'm just gonna move on. It probably doesn't make me look too good, just sort of brushing it under the carpet, but
The only thing we need to talk about is how the mother can really help you, Holmes. This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Is he just trying to throw you off your game?
some ravers want to turn this place into a nightclub. Do you know where the other spooker is? You must be the crab man.
Never known myself to be a crab, but if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it.
To be fair, it's really more like a spider. If you're not a crab, then what are you? Sorry, you just weren't moving like a human. Hey, it's your neighbors who came up with this name, not me. What are you?
I always thought of myself more like a flame, flickering along the rafters and beams. It may be that I gotta work on my technique.
What were you before you became a crab man?
I was in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
Shake your head. So many people lose their memory. A sudden portent of doom. I lost my memory too, and it haunts me. I lost my memory too, but I like it. It's like I get to create a whole new me. Start again from scratch. So you used to be in a gang, but you don't really remember it. Sounds convenient. We'll go number 3.
That's not really the point, I say. You gotta give yourself over to service. Service of the mother.
Nah, not too interested in that.
Do you remember your name, sir?
The lieutenant is not particularly interested in this information. He's just trying to assert some control over the conversation.
Tiago's my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just your identity, but also so to speak. Your place amongst your fellas. Your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
My name sets me apart from my fellows. How often do you meet a Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau? My name is Harriet Dubois, and my place in the world is Lieutenant W. Frieda. I don't think I said that right. I don't need names either. Names are out. I don't care what mine is.
That's not quite right. But you're getting somewhere. Any one of us could have been anything else. We are all one who sing the mother's glory.
What are you doing here?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there. A way out into nothingness. This church was built around it for purposes of veneration. I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
Who's this mother of science you keep talking about?
Oh, that's no simple question, Essa. She is one who can be painted or sculpted. She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
What will happen once you drink from this perforation?
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, I won with the state of the world before reality began.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know a thing or two about that.
You sure you didn't just switch one drug for another? Let's not go down that road yet. So I understand what you're doing in the church.
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory.
Can you sing for me? Sing for me something? Doesn't really make sense for you to sing if she's the mother of silence. Singing is good. We should all sing a bit more. Let's ask him to sing.
I ain't from no Marietti, if that's what you're thinking. And the song I sing is silent as the mother.
Okay. How did you even find this place? This church?
Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was. Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, eh? It didn't belong to me.
You sure you didn't just switch one drug for another?
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service.
Faith is a kind of drug. Guess you have a point. Let's agree to disagree. I was being sensitive. Sorry, let's move on.
No worries, man. I know this shit.
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
There's that sinewy word again. You've been here a long time. Do you know why the church was abandoned?
Police raid a while back.
Did you witness it?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about everything.
Okay. Let's talk about the ravers one in the nightclub. I don't think you'll go for it, but
The ones in the tent outside? Right? I see them. Guessing they're the ones who call me a crab. Probably scared of me.
did they have a reason to be scared? So what do you think about the nightclub, that is? I trust you won't get in the way of some enterprising youth. Their business looks promising. Turn a church into a nightclub. I have to say, it's a great idea. You should support it. Let's go with this one first.
Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore. Anyway.
Though he used to, a long time ago.
Okay. Turn a church into a night. I have to say, it's a great idea. You should support it.
Absolutely, man. Wouldn't bother me none to have them spin music in here. I'm usually way up there, imbibing.
Wouldn't that sort of like, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't, but like, you know, isn't it the mother of silence?
Might even be nice to have some company.
Oh, so you can indoctrinate even more followers?
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
Okay. Do you know where the other spooker is?
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
Viejita is grandma?
Wait, so there is another person living in a church, and it's a Vieta?
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
Escalate? No. No, I can't. I think it begins with con.
Wait.
Contradicts,
What if
that's
it's
the one.
Ruby?
That's the one. What if it's Ruby?
Did it ever seem to you like she was hiding here from something?
The lieutenant seems to be thinking the same. He takes out his little notebook.
You mean like a fugitive?
He glances at the abandoned radio computer on the other side of the nave, pulsing with light. Then he shakes his head.
No, man. Quite the opposite. I don't think she cared much about authority or anything else for that matter. Maybe only about her machines.
I see. And where is she now?
I told you, Holmes. I don't know.
I mean, he doesn't need to know where she is at every moment.
You just have to wait until she comes back, or
search through her radio computer.
Yeah, okay then, thanks. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't get killed by him. What's this? Mesk Banger's silk scarf. +1 to the pain threshold. I'll take that. Very nice. What we got here? A figure drawn in the frost on the window depicting a deer. Frost has drawn flowers on the glass, obscuring the view. We got anything else over here? Doesn't look like it. Anything here? A cracked pane of glass. Colourful. Let's go up this way. A spider has spun its web around this wood-carved pillar. Ooh, there's a pair of shoes as well. Let's go grab it. Oh, baby. +1 empathy. Okay. Cool. What kind of shoes am I wearing now? I'm not wearing shoes apparently. Okay. What shoes have we got? Perception. Composure. Indirect modes of taxation. Empathy. What was the other one that I was looking at? Perception. I think that's probably the better one to go for. Let's make sure we have those. What pants do we want on? Misfortune, welcome in. How you doing? How you been? It's good to see you. -1 reaction speed. We don't want none of that. Oh, apparently I don't have many trousers at my disposal. Not much of a trousers guy. Flare cut trousers. Don't really want those. What am I wearing right now? Just pants. Kingdom of Conscience. I'm a bit on the plain side. -1. That's not gonna help me. Yeah, let's stick with those for the time being. What does this hat grant us? -1 suggestion plus logic. Let's take that off. Don't really have any other thing. Oh, let's put the bow tie on. What is that? Oh, is that for Okay. Raid, welcome in. Colonel sales. Oh yes, he does. How much do they sell for? Because I've been saving up some money. I haven't spent any of it in a while. Okay, that's pretty good. Interfacing's pretty useful. That's +2 interfacing, so that's a no-brainer. Oh, okay, that looks interesting. Oh, I probably shouldn't be wearing evidence, but I guess we'll find out what that entails. Well, what shot is that? Physical instrument, rhetoric, +1 logic, +1 drama. Nah, I think I like that one. We don't have much going on in the physical department. Yeah, I'm happy with that for the time being. You doing okay? That's what I like to hear. I'm not too bad myself. I'm not too bad. Same old with me. Same old with me. Oh, 15? Oh, no brainer then. No, I have not. I think the ship may have set sail already on the boots, as the body's already gone.
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch. The white ceramic gloves wrap around your digits comfortably. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
I will be responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm, not to show off. Decked out in future armor, like a cop ought to be. Let's go with one.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and voluptuous, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step.
Okay.
Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
One down, 2 pieces to go. Here I come. This gear could line my pockets with cash. I could probably sell it to some other cops. This is the long sought after enemy technology. I can't just enjoy it. I must study it. Let's go with one.
2. Are you sure you're correct there? There was a helmet too. 3 pieces more like. You were ambitious.
Okay. Yeah, we missed that boat. 15, we'll definitely have to go see Kuno then. Right, I'm gonna go get some sleep. You lads have a good evening. Take it easy, Chaos. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good Thursday. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself. What is needed is Jesus is coming. Look busy from Johnny English. I was at the fake Archbishop of Canterbury. Don't know why I remember that, but there you go. There's a lot going on here. What's this? Someone's siphoning electrical current from outside into this antenna. This is the computer.
The machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on.
He seems cautious around the machine.
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful.
Oh, I don't like that.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
You reckon? Yes, but this machine looks like just the one in looks just like the one in the Doomed commercial. Wait, let's just investigate. Yeah, let's leave. I'll look at that later. A portable Harman Wowshy tape recorder. What's this here? 2 decks of reel-to-reel tapes spinning on empty.
In
What's
white,
this?
silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad. A dark and radiant majesty. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel.
I should kneel? I don't think he's religious, but could I gain something from this? It's only the stained glass window saying that I should kneel. Leave me alone. No.
Cold wind seeps in from the crack in the glass. Snowdrifts cover the floorboards at your feet. Above, you feel her multicolored eyes on you, inspecting you, as if under a microscope.
Look up. No. No, I am not your bug. No.
As that bitter thought passes through your head, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder with 3 fingers.
Make the same gesture. I'm not doing that cross either.
Good call. She left us all in the shits. Don't give her a single thing. Just stand there in the apricot-colored light of the window, secretly grinding your teeth. The woman smiles her distant smile, unmoved, struck in half by the crack in the glass. Serves her right. She only cares about her sovereign's orb and her silk robes and getting to the aerodrome on time. To leave.
How did I know this is the mother of humanism? Did I used to be religious? Reconstruct the cracked glass. This is Dolores. Let's go with this one.
A jigsaw of broken shards falls into place in front of you. A ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one. And a text. A light motif below them both.
What shattered this mosaic?
Unknown. A motor carriage? A gunshot? Someone falling into it? Or maybe just hooligans looking for something to break?
Regardless, irrelevant either way. Who is this older woman?
The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator. She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden rights apfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocence day advised. Above, she herself is whole.
Mate, the devs made up like their own sort of religion as well.
Small figures of wise men, common men. Worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret servicemen, 30 years, stand in a row guarding her. It must have taken years to produce this work in all its dizzying detail.
The motto, what does it say?
Below both women, in luminous black letters, Après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau.
After life, death. After death, life new. I think.
And then along the left side, Après le monde, la gré. Après le gré, le monde de nouveau.
I can't remember what grey means. After the world? Or after the earth? It's not grey, is it? The grey? Le monde new. Lieutenant, this used to say afterlife, death.
Death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale,
Pale.
the world again.
We almost translated it.
This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan.
What is the RCM motto now?
Justice, union, prudence, and force.
Not very feminine. I like the other one better. I like this. Puts the fear of God back in. Oh my god. Cool.
Eyes cool.
Step back.
The mother of humanism towers above you. A
Ah,
wax painting
let's do
on
the
the
check.
cracked
How do I know
glass.
this? Yeah.
Nothing has changed, despite the damage you've done to yourself. The title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is Her Innocence, Dolores Day. The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived. No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men.
What exactly is an innocence?
The highest category of historic individual, an embodiment of the world's spirit.
A ruler? A tyrant?
More, an innocence is elected to office by the founding party, a precedent that has taken place a mere 6 times in the entirety of history. The legal system of the Real Belt is built to accommodate innocent rule should it coincide with our time. An innocence is infallible. The decisions made by one are not decisions. They are inevitabilities. What would have happened anyway? Only accelerated, packed into decades instead of centuries. An innocence is a continuous, compressed event, a sacred human being. It is an honor and a glory to live when one is in office.
Put so much thought into this game, man.
No, we are alone.
Huh. Was there something terrifying about her?
Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory, or what remains of it. But terrifying, it's a simple word. She was bad for humanity, and you shouldn't have started thinking about her.
You're right. Time to heed the warning.
Good. Now back out of this corner of your mind by choosing
Yeah, I
what to
mean, I'm not...
But
It's nothing
she
to do
was
with the
not
case,
helped.
is it?
She is the opposite of that. The wind of paradise, stripping away the covers from the hearts of men. There you stand, below her once more, with your hands on your side, momentarily at a loss as what to do with yourself.
Turn away. Alright, let's head back to the Whirling and Brags and do the karaoke. And also, while we're at it, buy the pants from Kuno. Okay, where's my map at? Don't know why I went there. Oh wait, yeah, that's fine. Alright, Kuno.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Oh. Whereabouts are we gonna find the pants again?
The fuck about it? You're testing Kuno. Get lost. Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno's Kuno. Shoot that shit at Kuno, Pigonaut.
We might have squandered that opportunity. That's annoying.
Kuno doesn't.
Oh, that's annoying. I would have liked another pair of trousers. Oh, you need to pass the empathy to get the... Oh! I swear we got the chance to... Oh, maybe I died then. I know we did die here earlier. We don't have a whole lot to do with empathy at the moment. 4 into it. I know I've got some items that can up it a bit. The shoes. That might actually be it. Let's have a quick look. Oh, okay, yeah, we could slap those on. What day is it? It is when... Oh, what the fuck happened there? Oh, it's because I'm paused. It's day 3.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Let's give it a try.
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S.
Kuno S. Interesting. How?
Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something very bad. She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Try and... Okay, we go.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about!
She puts extra stress onto that word, expecting it will make you uncomfortable.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Okay. Kuno, listen to me. She's trying to control you. We gotta get you out of here. What's up with her? She's terrifying. Crazy scary. I'm glad she's out of her hair. She's fucked up. Blowing this will block you from the pants. Well, it's saying to not make him look bad. Let's make her look bad instead.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
Sentences you don't often get to use. Blowing this will block you from the pants.
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips. Fuck. She can read lips. You should cup your mouth.
What do you mean she smoked someone? You think she has anything to do with the dead man? Pretty sure it's not. Well, let's go through all of these.
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
His little green eyes are fixed on yours.
What if she has, Kuno? That would explain things. You serious about this killing business?
Killing is serious shit. Kuno's always serious about the 488. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Okay, how many cops has she killed then?
Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his mouth. Kuno's stupid like that.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes. Fear. Fear of the truth.
Okay. You think she has anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Where were you?
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
I don't believe... yeah, I didn't have any doubts.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
You said she's insane?
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
That's the second time snuff radio has been mentioned today.
He doesn't want to think about it. This isn't just another boast.
What's that language she uses?
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Some things are too awful to dwell on. The Nakis and Runkaris might be some kind of defense mechanism.
Is she your sister? Lurk away, Bessie. Lurk away. Do what you gotta do. And thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it, man.
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit.
Stray?
Yeah, she was just there.
Points to the apartment building behind the fence.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
Oh, wait, there? The janitor's closet?
Yeah, that's the place. She was just balled up near the closet, psycho style.
Why is she dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
Said she got in? How?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under a pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Kuno S, two of a kind.
Why is she called Kuno S then?
'Cause she fucking looks like Kuno.
You don't know her name?
No one knows her name. Kuno told you, this shit was psycho killer.
How are you dealing with all of this?
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Kuno's got this shit under control.
Need backup. I'm here for you. She needs professional help. You can't do this alone.
Listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C. You fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he will.
I can respect that.
Alright, now we can do business.
Business?
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Oh, don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker. See, it's tension and release with Kuno. Now we releasing. The pan buying shit, that's on now too. 90% discount for Kuno's pig. Kuno can flex.
Okay.
Kuno flexes for hobos. Kuno sees you're in need.
+1 savoir and a physical instrument? Hell yes.
Here, pig. We're phone now. Performance buddies.
Cool.
Kuno can already see you soaring through the air like a fucking eagle. Pig's in Kuno's debt now. Money debt?
Money debt doesn't mean anything. He's just saying words. You're not in his debt.
I don't really want to do the narcotics
Kuno
thing.
doesn't fuck.
Okay, cool. Oh, I think I'm gonna make you guys wait to do the oh god, yeah, there's a lot more people here now. Yeah, we're gonna do the karaoke tomorrow morning. God, I don't think we really did anything for the case today. We didn't really make any progress. Love it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we'll save. We'll save. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there, guys. I'm getting pretty tired. Don't know about you. Okie doke. Hope you guys had a good time. We will continue this tomorrow on Thursday. Usual place, usual time, and we will open with a spot of karaoke. Tiny, hello and goodbye. Yeah, Tiny, Arwen, Bestie, if you're still there, Cam, Daffers, anyone lurking, anyone watching the VOD, anyone watching the video, thank you very much for being here. Until next time, smell you later. Doodle pip.